Hi everyone, I live on a back road, I play on back roads, and I cook on back roads. This is your off-road chef, Kelly Macdonald, coming from a beautiful remote area. As you can see the view behind me and the sound of the water, we're gonna cook a little dish. This is a Southern Italian high carb. I mean carb like you wouldn't believe, but really, really good for these kind of outdoor exercising events. I'm gonna give you all the protein and energy you need. So it's dried potato. You can find dried potato in any specialty store, or you can dry your own. For me, I buy mine. I dry a lot of other things, as you might have seen in some other segments, but I have the potatoes going right now. It takes about, I would say about 10, 12 minutes to get the potatoes nice and soft. And this, I kind of want to show you what they look like. They're just little nuggets of potato, kind of fun. So that's what they look like. Really easy to pack in. So we have those cooking. Then we have sun-dried tomato, and we're gonna actually make our sauce with some really nice julienne sun-dried tomato. These are julienne, kind of large chunks. Sometimes I dice them often, but in this application, being a pasta potato dish, that's where the carbs come in. As far as your pasta, you can cook any kind of pasta you want. It's caponelli, little hats. I like it because they're round shaped. The bow ties or any long pasta is going to get destroyed in your backpack. We're going to add that. And cook them. And we might have to add a little bit of water to this. But right now I have probably a good half a cup of water in there. Just want to give you an idea. This isn't brain surgery. It's really easy. You just throw everything in there, and I have it on medium on my camp stove. And then I have my salt, pepper, and a little mushroom dust. And this is just really flavorful. Just a little bit because it has everything in it. And then a little bit of oregano. So we're gonna put a little bit of dried oregano. Now, me being a chef, you know, it all starts with the little things. So I dry my own herbs. I dry my own tomatoes and all of those things. And I think if you might think kind of it's a hassle, but it's addicting, because when you know where it comes from and you've grown it yourself, it's automatically gonna taste better. You know where it comes from. As I mentioned before, you just put everything in your pantry, and then you have all these things to pull from, and you have more of a variety of dried product to use when you're backpacking. It's a lot of fun. You can cook with the seasons a little better that way too. So I have a little extra virgin olive oil. We're gonna add a good 2 tablespoons, and we're just gonna stir this. It's starting to happen. You wanna cook the pasta all the way through. As I mentioned before, you know, you want to eat things that are flavorful and delicious, like you would if you go out to a restaurant, or you go. I think that's the whole key behind what I'm doing is really enjoying the back roads and the areas and remote areas that you are, but eating something that you know you've hit on it when you're eating something like, man, I went out to dinner the other night and this is just as good. I think that's kind of the whole romance behind what I do, and sharing it with you. So we're just about done. I have some dried Parmesan powder, and what we're gonna do is we have a nice sauce happening now. It's starting to thicken up from the potatoes. So what we're gonna do is put a little bit of Parmesan cheese in there. And that'll tighten it up. Oh man, hello. This smells great. And we have ourselves a really high carb, kind of fun, different pasta and potato. So, you know, pasta, potatoes, sun-dried tomatoes, and Parmesan. So we should give this a shot. I'm gonna go ahead and pour some over here and let you see it. It shouldn't be too soupy, just should look like pasta. So I'm really proud of this dish. This is a really fun thing. I'm gonna share with you how I learned how to do this. I couldn't get to the market one day. And so I went in my pantry a few years ago and I found a little bit of pasta and a little bit of potato. And I thought, well, let's Google this and see. So there's this northern or southern Italian dish, and I found this one to be really sun-dried tomatoes, cheese, everything that sounds good to me. A little too many carbs for my wife, but I fell in love with this dish because they said, you know what, we may not eat this at home anymore, but on the trail it's perfect with dried potatoes and everything else. So it just kind of just went off in my head like someone hit me in the head with a hammer that this would be a really fun dish. Everybody loves it when we go out, and it is, again, high in the carbs, so it really helps you up that trail. Remember, with every great adventure deserves great, delicious, beautiful food. This is your off-road chef, Kelly Macdonald. I'll see you next time.